All right, well, this summer, Hollywood's Golden Glow has shifted to Fort Worth. Believe it or not, if alive today, Marilyn Monroe would have been celebrating her 100th birthday. From silver screen icon to enduring pop culture mystery, her legacy is getting a breakthrough local tribute, one that you have to see, you guys. Paige is live at Fort Works Art in Fort Worth to take a look at a special exhibit that celebrates this Hollywood icon. Hello to you, Paige.
Good morning to you. Good morning, Texas. I know you were talking about saying no, but this is an opportunity to say yes. Say yes to Marilyn Monroe. It is unbelievable to think that this beautiful Hollywood icon who was taken from us too young would be turning 100 in June of this year. This was one of the last photographs ever taken of her as she was filming her last movie, As Good as It Gets. This celebration is indicative of what we are celebrating now in her enduring legacy. There are some very special people that I'm excited to introduce you to. First, I'm going to talk to Christy Braswell to tell us more about this exhibit. These are images taken from the photographer who was the photographer that was able to take the last images of Marilyn Monroe before her untimely death. Tell me a little bit more about this and Lawrence Schiller.
So yes, this is from the set, Something's Gotta Give, and they were, she had asked Lawrence Schiller to photograph her at the same time that she was also, that Elizabeth Taylor was shooting for Cleopatra, and she wanted to make a splash, so to say.
She certainly did make a splash, and as you were saying, Elizabeth Taylor, she was filming the movie Cleopatra. She was earning a cool $1 million, yes, which was breaking records for a female, for an actress to earn. Marilyn, on the other hand, who had a reputation for being difficult, was making a mere $100,000. Yes. She thought if maybe she did make a splash, do yes, something a little bit different. These are images of her in the nude, in the pool, that possibly things would kind of rev up her career. Yes. And she made a proclamation to Lawrence Schiller, a challenge, yes, about wanting to make sure that she made the cover of those magazines.
That's right. She said to Lawrence, I better not see Elizabeth Taylor on any cover of a magazine once you produce these photos.
Well, we actually have some video that really speaks to, this was from the Marilyn Monroe Video Archives. You can see this rare video of her in the pool, and it really just kind of is foreshadowing something pretty tragic that, of course, happened to her in her life. So to see that y'all have been able to kind of bring Marilyn back to life at Fort Works Art, this is a perfect location for an exhibit such as this.
Yes, and we're so excited that we have these photographs with someone so amazing like Lawrence Schiller, who captured such a beautiful woman, and I'm just honored that we have this here in Fort Worth.
Lawrence Schiller is still with us. He is also celebrating his 100th birthday as well. And also you have different icons that are here, or images or representations of Marilyn. This is a very special dress, very Marilyn Monroe-esque, if you ask me, but this has a special story as well.
Yes, so we were able to, I'm a TCU alum, and a lot of my artists are as well, and so we were able to pull from the TCU archives and pick an inspired dress. So this is from the 80s, and it was just very Marilyn, and so we wanted to display it for people who want to come and see this exhibit.
You also have two beautiful, beautiful paintings here, absolutely stunning and inspiring. Tell me about these paintings and the artist behind them.
So yes, Lauren and I chose these two amazing young women who just graduated from high school, which is unbelievable. One, Kitty, she is a participant in Gallery of Dreams, and then Ashton, who painted this unbelievable portrait of Marilyn that I just love.
And guess what? They're here. Come on forward, ladies. This is Kitty. This is Ashton. Kitty, I want to start with you. Tell me about this image and what inspired you to create these perfumes.
Yes, totally. This is my grandma's tray of perfumes. So this was for my AP Art portfolio, and I was inspired by all her perfumes from her mom's and her grandma's. And with that, like the Marilyn Monroe exhibition, the number 5 Chanel, that was a big one for her.
That was her scent. That was her scent. It's extraordinary, the talent that you have at such a young age. Congratulations, you're on your way to Boston. And now, Ashton, this is stunning. absolutely stunning. You are so young, and yet you were able to capture the essence of Marilyn Monroe. What is it about Marilyn that inspired you to create such a beautiful piece?
Growing up, I mean, I always have known Norma Jean and Marilyn from my mother. She has always been not only a beauty icon, but also just a smart and intelligent person at the same time. So she has inspired me as a pop culture icon and in my art.
Well, and check this out. You're wearing a scarf. We have another of it. Let's take a look at what that scarf looks like. You created this image, and these scarves have some significance because there are scarves that have been created specifically for this exhibit by Wild Silks. And you know who they were created by? This lady who you already met. To tell us more, I want to hear about these gorgeous scarves and why you decided to include Marilyn in Wild Silks.
Yes, so Lauren Saba, the gallery owner here at Fort Works Art, reached out to me because she knows that I love working with artists. And so while his photographs were being displayed here in Fort Worth at the gallery, we did a deal with Lawrence, and he allowed us to have the rights to choose 3 of his photos from his portfolio. This was on the cover after her passing, and yeah, we also have the original magazine, and it was just such an honor to get to work with a photographer like Lawrence, and I feel so grateful.
I can only imagine. Wild Silks, you do beautiful, beautiful silk creations. The scarves are stunning. You see them, people like Maddie Parker, the mayor of Fort Worth, proudly wears them as well. You do all kinds of designs, but this has to be a real milestone marker for you to have Marilyn on one of your Wild Silks. It's just unbelievable.
It's really awesome, and she's just such an inspiration for women, and me being a women business owner, and you know, it's just incredible.
Well, I think that you're incredible. The ladies also were incredible, so young, so talented. This is an exhibit that you don't want to miss. It's going to be here at Fort Works Art, a gallery that's been a mainstay here in Fort Worth. Come and check it out. The information is on your screen. You don't want to miss it.